The moment you think something is yours, it becomes yours. You don't need to chase your desire because it's already yours. This is according to Neville's law of assumption. But how do you manifest things in the 3D world and obtain the desired things in their physical forms? In today's video, you will learn why Neville Goddard asks us not to chase our desires. This video is going to be really interesting, so watch this video till the end, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you are new to it, or if you haven't subscribed to it yet. And to receive notifications of our latest uploads, you can click the bell icon after subscribing to the channel. Let's get right into it. Well, the fact is that the thing you are desiring is yours. It became yours the moment you thought about it. So why are you chasing after something that is already yours? If you are chasing after your desire, it means you are aware of the fact that you need to manifest your desire. But in actuality, this is a problem related to the states. If you are chasing after your desire, it means you are in the state of not having your desire. You are in a state where you do not have your desire. You have forgotten who you truly are. According to Neville Goddard, you are only God. So chasing after your desires indicates that you have forgotten that you are both God and the Creator. So you don't need to chase after your desire. You are the Creator and you can create it in a few minutes. Now, if you can't experience your desire, it means you are living in a state where you can experience your desire. But this is all your own doing. Stop chasing after your desire because it is already yours. When you truly understand these words, you will stop chasing your desires. All of your unrest and ungratefulness will vanish and your desires will be fulfilled immediately. You will manifest your desire instantly. And when I say instantly, it doesn't mean some magic will happen and your desire will come true. It will fall into your lap very naturally through natural and believable means. Everything will happen in a natural fashion because it is the law of the universe. But keep in mind that you must not be chasing or looking for it. You shouldn't be waiting for it because it's about to come. It's on the way to falling in your lap. The law of assumption says that you are the only God and source of everything, so you need to keep this in your mind. You have to remember who you truly are. Here I would like to put one of Neville Goddard's quotes that I read in his book. He says, "I am is a feeling of permanent awareness. The very center of consciousness is the feeling of I am. I may forget who I am, where I am, and what I am, but I cannot forget that I am. The awareness of being remains, regardless of the degree of forgetfulness of who, where, and what I am." It's all about awareness and consciousness. In your life, what you will do, what you will say on a particular occasion, and how you will react to a particular situation all depend upon your awareness. It's because awareness affects the way you think and imagine. What are your views on a particular thing? It depends on where you are looking at it and from what angle you are looking at it. So your views about a particular thing or situation may differ from others. What about someone who hasn't seen those specific things or who is simply unaware of them? He, for sure, will have no views or thoughts about it because he is not aware of it and is not conscious of it, so that particular thing doesn't exist for him. So believe it or not, Neville Goddard says, you are God. You are the God of everything in this universe, and chasing after your desires is nothing more than your ignorance. It is because you aren't conscious of your own worth and status. You don't need to put forth any effort to manifest anything. It is yours. It is a part of your life, and you just don't realize it. This life is your creation. If you have been in need of something throughout your life until this moment, it doesn't mean you were in need of that particular thing. It was just because you were not conscious of the existence of that thing in your life. It exists, but instead of realizing its existence, you are realizing its non-existence, and that's the reason you are still suffering and still in need of that thing. Do you think God needs anything? Do you think that a God needs to create anything? Of course no, he just thinks, and the things get created. He just thinks, and everything happens on its own. Now I'm telling you that all of you are gods, and all of you are responsible for everything in your life, but it's up to you whether you believe it or not. But if you believe it, you will experience something different and live the life you desire. If you don't believe it, you will keep living the life you are living. The fact is that whoever considers himself God will act as a God and will create the desired things just by thinking about them, while those who do not believe that they are God and need a God to create things for them will keep asking some God to help them have the things they want to have. Now here I would like to include a quote from Neville Goddard's teachings. He says, "You are already what you want to be, and your refusal to believe this is the only reason you do not see it. You can't be trying to become who you already are. You can't be trying to go where you already are. We simply mean that the creation is complete when we say you are God. Now there are just states. You can experience the state you want to experience. You can have what you want to have. You can do what you want to do. Everything has happened already. Now what you are doing is your own choice. You can even ignore the things that you already have and start trying to get them again. That's your own choice. It's a matter of your choice, nothing else. If you ask God for something, don't expect Him to give it to you. He's already given you the items, but you are dwelling in another state. So just change your state and have what you want to have. The fact is that your blessing has already been created, but you are wandering somewhere else. So you just need to change your position to experience the desired reality. You are already who you want to be, and you already have what you want to have. If you have studied Neville Goddard's teachings, you might have heard or read this quote a number of times. But do you really understand what it means? I know for a fact that it's one thing to understand something intellectually, and another to truly understand it experientially. The first time I read this, I might have had an idea of what it meant, but I certainly didn't know it fully from experiencing it. Today, however, not only do I feel that I understand those words, but I am experiencing them. The fact is, the more you learn about the law of assumption, the more you experience a shift in your life. Because the law of assumption changes your thoughts. When you have a shift in your thoughts, you experience a shift in your 3D reality. The more you dig into the spiritual law and the more you get involved in Neville Goddard's teachings, the more you dig into yourself and the more you know yourself. The best and most recommended way of knowing yourself is through meditation. Do meditations and use the power of your imagination, and soon you will experience a shift in the world outside you. Since your consciousness is the only reality, what you become conscious of and how you perceive it become your reality, which you experience in your real life. All you have to do to have or be what you want is feel its presence in your life and imagine it to be yours. Believe that it's done and that it will be done. Now you are chasing after your dream and you think that you can get it by chasing it. But when you start practicing the law of assumption, you will realize that the easiest way to manifest things is through the power of your thoughts. When you truly realize yourself and know who you are, all things become easy for you. The law of assumption isn't about getting what you want. It is about knowing yourself. Once you understand who you truly are on a deeper level, you will get anything you want automatically, and you will not be required to put in any effort because it is already yours. The things you want to get are already yours because you aren't separated from your desire. You are everything. You are the universe, and the universe is inside you. That's why you don't need to get anything. Everything is part of you. It's simply that, until now, you've been under the illusion that you were. The moment you take the veil off, however, you can see it clearly, and all doubts are removed. The fact is that when you chase after your desire, you don't manifest it, but actually create a resistance that keeps you from manifesting your desire. It's because when you chase your desire, it shows that you don't trust the law and you have some doubts. In this way, these doubts become a barrier and the law doesn't work for you. Well, here I would like to share with you some tips that will help you to remove all the resistance that is keeping you from manifesting your desire. First, you need to believe that your imagination is as real as your 3D reality. The life you have lived and continue to live is the result of previous thoughts. And those thoughts created your reality, and you manifested those experiences and occurrences. So if you experienced something bad in your past, it was your own choice. Everything that happened to you was due to your own thoughts and imagination. Neville Goddard believed that the whole universe was just an illusion. It is nothing but the reflection of our thoughts. So you need to believe that your imagination is as real as the 3D world and that it creates your reality. Another helpful tip that I would like to share with you to help you make the law work for you is to not dwell on the past. Many of us wish to have a different life, but remember that you can't have something different with the same old thoughts. You must have different thoughts to live a different life. If you are living the same life that you were living 5 years ago, it means you have the same thoughts that you had 5 years ago. So you will have to change your thoughts if you want to live the life you desire. Otherwise, you will keep suffering and nothing will change. Don't keep ruminating on the past. Get your mind out of your past to live a new life. And if you doubt the law, you will not manifest your desires. You know this is a natural law that says what you think will happen to you or your assumptions creates your reality. So it means if you have any doubts, you will manifest nothing but those thoughts. It means what you think about the law will happen to you. It means that if you believe the law does not work for you, it will most likely not work for you. And if you think it works, then it will work. The law of assumption is a great tool that changes the way you think, and in this way, it helps you manifest all of your desires. I hope I was able to deliver a good analysis of this quote by Neville Goddard. And of course, this doesn't mean we agree with every single thing he said or believed in, because in the end, everyone will form his or her own opinion, And that is why we are analyzing and discussing his ideas and methods to fully understand his approach and general ideas, as he was a great teacher and inspired millions of people around the world. If you want to share your opinion, comment down below this video. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to it and press the bell icon for more interesting, informative, and helpful videos on manifestation. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.